The moon has been in water sign Cancer for the last couple of days, where it is considered to be at home. And there is an element of friendship, but there's also an element of wanting to kind of hide from the scary world. You may have felt overwhelmed by your emotions. You may have felt in many ways that you were drowning in your emotions. But one thing becomes clear during the time that the moon is in Cancer, and that is clarity around how we feel. There's no denying it. Although it can be overwhelming, which is why today's movement of the moon into Leo is definitely going to be a huge change of pace. And while the moon is in Leo today, it does form an opposition to Pluto, indicating that on a lot of levels, you might want to distance yourself from any heavy emotions experienced over the last couple of days. So distancing yourself might come in the form of wanting to distract yourself, be outside in nature, listen to or play some music, or really just appreciate the abundance, the love, anything at all in your life that feels delicious and sweet. So it is a beautiful influence. We also have Venus in Libra right now, which is adding a little bit of sweetness to our relationships. But of course, if you feel like you're not safe to have big emotions in your relationships, that's definitely something to pay attention to. That's a bit of a red flag. So let's pull a card for the day. It is Friday. I hope you have a great day today. It's definitely going to be a much more upbeat, positive, let's go kind of energy, which is welcome relief, especially after some stressful times. This is really funny. I am dropping cards all over the place. Let's look at these ones that I pulled, and then there's another one that fell down. So, this is interesting. I have always associated the King of Wands with Leo, and it's all about being sure about who we are, hopefully being confident and loving who we are, but also taking a little bit of a stand. And maybe wanting to direct the show, maybe wanting to kind of play main character in your life, especially if it feels like there hasn't been space for you recently. And the other card that I pulled is the Magician, which is all about looking after number one. It's about empowering yourself and being a healthy level of selfish when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to the life that you live, the life that you're creating. Don't be afraid to ask what's in it for me, but that must also be balanced with the question of what am I willing to give? As above, so below is the movement of these hands here, and the infinity loop really stresses the importance of giving and receiving. So it's all about doing your best. It's all about being honorable and kind and respectful, but also, on a healthy level, making sure that your needs are being met as well. And then we also have the Two of Cups. And in the Two of Cups, I love teaching this card because we see a little detail here where one person is reaching for the other person's cup. At first glance, this looks like some sort of a romantic union. But when we see the medical symbol up top and we see some person reaching, there's an indication here that sometimes within the context of relationships, we have a struggle to set and enforce boundaries. Sometimes one person is giving more than receiving. And sometimes our desire to help or heal or fix keeps us stuck in relationships in which there really isn't a healthy balance or reciprocity. So you might have some pretty deep thoughts on your mind today. You might be wanting to distance yourself from big emotions, but please do remember it is from the heart that our soul speaks the loudest. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Erin. I'm QueenBeeTarot. I've got fresh full-length horoscopes coming out on Sunday, so definitely go check those out on my YouTube channel. And come back every day for your daily tarot and astrology. I'll see you next time.